Good morning, agents. Thought I'd give you a little sit rep here. So, the current state of play is I have. So, overnight, I exported the video, the raw footage of my body camera from the anomaly. It's currently uploading. It's going to be a private video for now. That's going to take another hour and a half. I was hoping to get on the road a little faster than that, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure I can stay at this campsite for a little bit longer, so I can spend the morning kind of getting things organized and ready to go. That's fine. I do need to go to a tire shop before I leave, so I can make sure that I don't have another blown tire on the side of the road situation, because I'm really sick of doing that. I am feeling very tired, so I'm not sure how much unique hunting I'm going to do on this leg of the trip. That being said, I did look at a list of stops that I might make. I was thinking I might even take a deviation and go up a different highway. If Google Maps would let me zoom in, I could tell you which one even. US 97, as opposed to going straight on 84. So that's an option. I was thinking of going to Bridal Veil, Oregon first. Oregon, sorry. But that may all be in jeopardy if I need to wait for this video to upload and then go to the tire shop. And then I also need breakfast. This is becoming a bit of a thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait around, I think. Get on the road a little bit later. Oh my gosh, I should have caught this on camera, but Arthel has taken to peeing in my sink. Honestly, I'm not super mad at it, but also, like, it's weird. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and just try to finish this upload and then get to a tire shop, because that seems to be the order of the day. And hopefully I can do all that relatively quickly. Obviously the upload is just going to take however long it's going to take, but the tire shop hopefully is just a quick look and they're just going to give me a thumbs up and I'm off, because I really don't want to sit there and wait for them to, I don't know, diagnose something or repair something or what. Like, if it's just good and go, then that would be preferable. But I don't know yet. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get off my butt and do the thing, and I will talk to you all in a little bit. Morning, agents. As you can see, it's a busy day here at the sort of truck side of the Les Schwab Tire Center. They're getting busy with this truck first, and then they're gonna help me out with my problem. At the very least, I need to have it checked out. I don't want to drive on this thing if it's gonna burst on me again. Honestly, the front tire is not looking so hot either. So, it's just a waiting game at this point. See if we can't get this thing fixed and on the road. It's like a 3.5 hour drive to my campsite in Pasco if I go direct, honestly, so it's not that big of a deal for me to do this now. But if I'm in the middle of the trip and I'm far from a tire shop, then it's more of an issue. Especially if the tire just goes and I have to sit on the side of the road again. So, we're being safe. We're doing the right thing. I'll come back to you once I'm on the road, hopefully. Alright, agents, the verdict is in. Turns out, the problem was not the tire. The problem was not the valve stem. The problem was that the wheel was leaking. And this whole time I was sitting here trying to figure out, okay, what's wrong with the tire? What's wrong with the valve stem? These guys took, 5 minutes to look at the damn thing. Finally, we figured it out. It's the wheel. So they're replacing the wheel. They're going to get a new tire on my spare. And they're going to double check, triple check all the air pressure on all the other tires. And it's going to be over, finally. Like, I'm just flabbergasted that it took this long to actually figure out what the actual problem was. But hopefully everything's better now. And that means that hopefully I'll be able to get on the road by 11 local time, which should mean I get into Pasco around 3, maybe 4. Make a couple stops, but I'm not going to hunt uniques today. I just want to get this done and get on the road and get to the campsite. Now, I might do some hunting in Pasco because I'm pretty sure that my campsite's going to be close enough to some portals that I can actually do some work on that. But I feel unburdened to be able to say, like, I know what the problem is. It's getting fixed, and we won't have any more issues, hopefully, on the way back. I am gonna go knock on this wood pallet over here, but that's all for now. I'll come back to you a little ways down the road, hopefully. Hello again, agents. Here we are, finally a little bit down the road. I'm at Hood River, Oregon. Stopped at a Walmart. What can I say? It's easy to park and get a bunch of food. So that's what I did. I got food for me, food for the kitties, and some cat litter. All of that should come in pretty useful. And yeah, just gonna get back on the road here, stop when I feel like it, and get to the campsite. That's all I'm about today. Get to the campsite. See you later. Hello again, agents. Checking in once again. Just pulled over to take a break here in Arlington, Oregon, again. I'd already visited here, but I knew that there were some portals that I hadn't gotten to, so I finished that up, and I just needed a break. This is a really nice town. Apart from the creative spelling on some of the signs in the gas station, but had a good time, grabbed some pop here, and I'm just gonna get back in the RV and get back on the road. As I said earlier, I really just want to get to the campsite. Here's Munchkin. Hi, Munch. Arthel's down here. Everybody wants attention. Anyways, yeah, nothing too interesting here, just getting down the road. I think I only have like an hour and a half to go, honestly. Like, I'm getting pretty close. I should be there before 4, depending on how many more stops I make. But I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna make like one more. So I'll see you wherever that stop is, and hopefully soon at the campsite. Later. Howdy, agents. I am just stopped here at what's called the Crossroads truck stop. I think the town is called Umatio or something like that. I don't know. It's right on the border with Washington in Oregon. I'm still on the 82 West or 395 North. Not long to go to Pasco, so I'm almost done. But I had to pull over here just because I received some slightly upsetting messages from some people about my videos. Basically, it seemed like they didn't want me to post any videos of anything, and I had to take one video down. So I had to deal with that, and I gotta say, I'm a little overwhelmed at it. I'm trying to figure out how to respond and like what things look like going forward, but it's all very disheartening. So I don't know. I am further motivated to get to my campsite and just lay down and not exist for a while, because this is kind of a really, this has turned into a really bad day, which is a shame, but that's what's going on. I'll have more information for you probably later, but I'm just, yeah, it's depressing, honestly, that I've been going through all this work to document, what's happening in, like, from my trip to the anomaly itself and everything, and the response is stop. I don't think that should be our response to somebody who's trying to spread the word about the faction, the game, the anomalies. I don't know. I guess this person just has different priorities, but like I said, I'll go into this more later, but right now I'm just frustrated, and honestly, I'm a little angry. So I wanted to at least say something. And now I'm going to get back on the road, and hopefully I can focus. See you later, agents. Howdy, agents. It's Road Warrior coming at you from the campsite here in Pasco, Washington. Got the link weaver all set up, got my canopy out, and everything's plugged in and everything. Yeah, I'm feeling very overwhelmed. Like I said in that last clip, like, this is just bothering me. Like, I won't go too much into detail, but like the impression that I'm getting from the person who said, hey, take that video down, is that anything I could possibly put in an ingress video that is at all interesting, I can't do. Like that all of that is somehow opsec. Anything showing the scanner, anything showing people I'm playing with, anything showing how I'm moving around an area, all of that is opsec. And like, to an extent, I can sympathize with the people who are concerned about opsec. Like, I definitely don't want us to be leaking stuff like, plans for the anomaly even after the fact. Like, and I didn't do that. I don't want us to be leaking, who our operators are, our intel operators are, or any of our crucial anchors, like any of that. I don't want to be doing that. I get that. And I would absolutely work with somebody if they said, oh, here where you mentioned this is anchor, like, you need to take that out. Like, okay, fine. But to simply say, oh, it's a 3-hour video, it might have something that's opsec. Oh, and by the way, anytime you show your scanner, that's opsec. I'm very upset about this. So I'm gonna try to chill, especially since it's hot here. That does not contribute positively to my mood. There are some portals nearby that I'll probably go around and capture and upgrade and hack and all that. I have to finish my dailies too. I need to hack 3 more portals. I've been really focused on just getting here, because I didn't want to run this day any longer than I needed to, especially now. But yeah, I'm looking at, I don't know, I'm trying to understand where the community is and where the people who, the higher ups who are asking me this stuff, like, where they are coming from. And I don't think I'm getting any clarity, which is very frustrating. It would be helpful, I think, if you would put in the comments what you think about, these videos and opsec and all of that. If you did get to watch the 3-hour long unedited anomaly footage, I would appreciate your feedback on that, as to whether you thought there was any information in there that you couldn't glean from other resources. That would be useful. But I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to, and possibly failing to, let it slide off my back. And yeah, I'll see what tomorrow brings. For now, it's time for dinner and for some kitty cuddles. So I'm gonna get to that. And I will see you all tomorrow, for sure. Because we are getting the heck out of Washington, I think, tomorrow. And I don't know what my next stop is, if I'm being honest. But I will bring you more content, at least about driving the RV around, if not about ingress. Because apparently that's opsec. So yeah. See you later, agents. Have a good night.